What's happening, family? Peace and blessings. How y'all doing today? Well, this evening? Whenever y'all looking at this video, man, I hope y'all having a great day, great night, however it's going. I know it's been a minute. I know I say this in every video, I'm back and all this stuff, man. Look, y'all know how life gets, y'all. You get busy sometimes, and I told y'all I was going to get these videos out, whatever, but, you know, like here's on. I'm trying. Anyway, I'm glad to see y'all. I hope everybody's safe out there still and everything. You know, this whole stuff still going on. I mean, you don't hear too much about it no more, but it's whatever. Look, I go on all day and all that, but I know what y'all really want to see, what he has for us today. Well, I know some of y'all love them stories, so story time. You know what I mean? Yeah. I ain't put a good story out in a minute. The one I'm gonna tell today is, well, tonight. It's tonight. Sorry. The one I'm gonna tell tonight is about when I first started driving and my trainer went home, and I actually went home. You know, basically he went home. I had to, normally they put you in a room and stuff like that, but that time he couldn't put me in a room that night. I had to sleep in the truck. So I'm going to tell the story of when the guy, I walked inside, I was going to take a shower and all that stuff and whatnot. Here we go. Anyway, my trainer was going home. Shout out to Tiger. If you ever see this, buddy, I hope you're doing well. I miss you. You know, we had good laughs out there and stuff like that. You know, I think that's the reason why I wanted to become a trainer, the good combo. Anyway, he was going home. He stayed in South Carolina. That's where I'm originally from, by the way, if anybody was wondering. I stay in Alabama now. I've been in Alabama before. I want to say good 12 years, 12, 13 years. I mean, I was back there in 2007 and I moved there with my brother. Anyway, that's another story for another day. I could explain that later, but he went home. Of course, where he stayed at, I was probably maybe an hour away, hour and 20 minutes away or something like that. So I couldn't call nobody to come get me. So I had to stay in his truck. So for those who do know, truck stops, they do have showers. If anybody's wondering how we wash and all that kind of stuff, they have showers. This is for the people, the non-drivers out there and stuff. But for my road kings out there in Queens, y'all know what it is. Anyway, I decided to take a shower and get something to eat. I'm new to the the road and all that stuff, and I don't have no money like that because you're starting out. My first job was Warner Enterprises. At the time, I wouldn't get much pay in training. I don't know how other companies do, but from what I hear, they've gotten better. So if you work for Warner and you watching this video, let me know how they're doing now. I know I could get into some stories with that. That was the first job I also started training with too. When I became a driver when I got out of training. I started driving, then I think like 6 months later I became a trainer. I know y'all like, anyway. I decided to go wash and try to figure out how I'm gonna get something to eat. Then, my trainer, he told me, well, just call and get you some money. They just get them to shoot you a 20 or $30 or so for whatever, which is called this thing, cash advance. You got the places out there, loans and stuff like that. That's basically what that is, but it's coming out your check. So anyway, I was like, okay, I didn't know that. So I was like, well, I'll just get a 20, I need to save the rest of my money, when I get paid to, send home, which wasn't much still. I'm a trainee. So I go inside. I'm sitting here. I called home. Checking on my wife and stuff. Making sure everything was good and so forth. Making sure everything was fine at home. And at the time I was staying in Florida actually. That's where I went to school and trained and stuff like that, and got my CDL. And at the time, I was still staying in Florida at the time. We didn't move to Alabama until around 2009. But anywho, I was calling to check up on her. I was letting her know I'm fine. He's home. I'm staying in the truck. And she's telling me to be safe. And I was like, I will. And told her I was about to go take a shower. So I went up to the register. I went to ask them, tell them I'm here to get the cash advance. You got to get it with fuel or get it without fuel. Just in case any new drivers, watching this before they decide to start driving or whatnot, wants to know some information. But yeah, you could do it without getting fuel. You'll get a charge though. But anyway, I went up there to get my money. I believe I called the night dispatch and I asked them for 40 because they're trying to start scratching for a week and whatnot. But I'm sitting here, after I was getting that, because that's right. I got the 40 because I had to pay for the shower. At the time, it was cheap. I think it was like $8 at the time when I started driving, which is good. Now it's like 13. It's amazing when things go out. Anyway, I'm getting so caught up in all that. So I'm sitting here, I'm getting the money, and I let her know, I want to get a shower. So this driver, I'm about to get into this story here, man. I can't believe it. Hygiene. I'm gonna be real with y'all. If some drivers they'll go 5 days without washing. Some will go 3 days without washing. Some will probably go a whole week and a half without driving. I've been around them. They just reek and stink and stuff, and you gotta take care of your teeth too. Brush your teeth every day. Golly, this is what I'm about to get into. The man starts talking to me. He realizes I'm a new driver. He's like, "How you doing, driver? You look new out here, fresh driver. You green. Green's the term of you're new. You don't know nothing. You're wet behind the ear. All this kind of stuff." So I'm like, "Yeah, I'm new. My trainer just went home, so he couldn't put me in a room this time around. So I'm staying in the truck." And I'm trying to make sure I have some money to eat and stuff like that. And he's like, "Oh man, I'm gonna tell you some stuff and whatnot." I'm pretty sure he got some years under his belt. But as he's talking, I'm smelling him. And I'm like, "God, what's that smell?" He looked like he just got out the shower. So I'm like, he's talking, and I'm smelling this, and I'm smelling him. And I'm like, he got his bag, he don't wash and stuff like that. You shouldn't be smelling my dude. But as he talked, I like, oh my God, that's his breath. And he's close on me, might I add. Close on me, like I would say about right here, like too close, and I'm sitting here trying to step back, and he's trying to step forward and whatnot. I'm like, "Hey, I'm like, what's up?" He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And he's still there talking, and I'm like, oh my God, it's his breath. Does this guy brush his teeth at all? Because it smelled like he ain't brushed them bad boys in so long, like going weeks without brushing them. Then I saw it. His teeth. Oh my God. This guy must be in brush because oh God, I almost cursed. I'm so sorry. Y'all have to understand how bad this was. Excuse me. It was green. His teeth were green. I've never seen that, ever. I've seen people that have rotten teeth. I've smelled people that have bad breath smoking cigarettes and not brushing their teeth, and they still just get rotten teeth. Green. That was new to me. it was clear he didn't take care of them jokers. And he's sitting here talking to me, and I swear it's a piece of spit got on me. Oh my God. Disgusting, yo. And I know he was just trying to tell me, be careful out there and stuff like that. The hell with all that. I couldn't get past the teeth. I saw that. That did it for me. And I'm like, oh man, if this is what it is, I don't want to be like that. I'm like, he told me, just be careful out there, listen to your trainer, the whole shebang, what you do when you get a new job. You're going to listen to whoever's training you, regardless, especially if you're new to it. You don't know what you're doing in this field. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, just stop talking to me, man, please. I'm not a rude dude, but that time I'm like, but I'm respecting the veteran drivers. They've been out there getting this visit, but God, that was bad. I never got to the shower so quick to wash my damn face. Oh man, I think I at least scrubbed that thing 5 times before I got in the shower, because you could tell the spit got on my face, on my cheeks. And luckily my mouth was closed. I wasn't talking. I was just doing this. At the time, I was doing that. And I made sure this sucker didn't hit my mouth, because look. Some drivers don't take care of themselves like this shit out here. I get it. You got to get your load and you got to get down the road, but you have to take care of your breath, your body, just your whole self period. You got to keep your appearance up. I maybe skip the shower maybe once or twice, but not a week. Not a week. It's just some stuff you just don't do. But come on, dude. If you're not out here brushing your teeth and you just going in here talking to customers and stuff, I can only imagine how they smell in his breath. And sometimes some customers are in your face and they're trying to talk to you and stuff like that. Not now, with everything that done happened and stuff, the pandemic and stuff like that, but come on, man. Really? Really? So that's just a word of advice to the new guys that ever watch this. That's one thing I could say that should be on the top of your list, is your hygiene. Because you gotta go and talk to these folks. You gotta keep an appearance up. Not just for the company, but for yourself too. They may say, dang, he smell like this. Maybe he all the other drivers smell like this at work at this company. You never know, but you too don't know how people think. But it's always good to keep that up and stuff. But yeah, that's just disgusting. It's bad. But that was one of the weirdest, nasty experience I'm gonna say that I've encountered. Now I was just fresh out on the road at that time, So I've been doing this for, what's this going on? 14 years now. I just realized I've been doing this as long as I've been with my wife. Makes you look back and think, man, long journey. Good one too. I've had plenty of happy memories, especially when she started driving and we got on the road together. We weren't not that long like I would like, but also too, we had a kid at home and he was showing out. That's another thing. If you're married and you're getting out here and you decide to want to drive, I suggest get what experience you could get and go and be home and be with your family. For someone that's been doing this about 14 years, almost 14 years now. It's you don't want to be away from your family, not that long. And I done been at companies where I've been local. I went back out there because I had to. Not that I want to, I had to. And I've been in two, that I want to call a company family. I want to call it home. A company that's going to take care of you. Right now, I'm at a company that they take care of you. They really do. They will go bend over backwards and take care of you. And I appreciate them so much. I really do. If it's a problem, I'll call them. If they can handle it, they handle it. Mostly, they usually do handle it. They'll go through some loops and check and see what they got to do to handle it, but they handle it for the most part. I can say I love where I work at. I am well taken care of. And not saying that there's other companies that, that didn't do that, but, you want to find someone that's going to really make sure you're good. And make sure you're making your money and making sure that you get home with your family. Right now, they got me where I'm really, really loving it. Don't get me wrong, you go out there and make your money too, but, if you've been doing this long enough, you'll get burned out pretty quick being out there versus, want to be home with family. Family's important. And I tell y'all what's up, family, because that's something big to me. I'm a big family guy, I am. I was raised to be like that. So I'm just saying, when you're doing this, make sure it's something you want to do. Because there's going to be some weeks where them companies going to try to keep you out there. At least the ones that they look at you as another. They're coming out with, they know you by name. Not no truck number. Not no, that guy or someone that they sees a picture on the screen or something like that and say, oh, that's him and stuff like that. And looking at what all you did and stuff like that and go by, this what he did for us. Well, he sucks, so we're not going to give him the load and stuff like that. Not where I work at. They are very fair. So, all I'm saying is, man, y'all choose where y'all want to go at. You got some good ones out there. You got some bad ones out there. You got some that's going to do right, But I can't say I'm fine where I'm at. Real fine where I'm at. I can't say nothing bad about them at all. Everybody that asks me, man, how they treat you? Oh man, they treat me great. I'm good, man. I make my money. If you can't make money here, you don't need to be here. And there's a lot of them that I try to blame them. And I've been here for 4 years now. 4 years. And I'm not burned out at all. I may get burned out where I need to take a vacation, which I'm feeling that now. But as far as burned out and getting tired of someone telling you no, and I don't have that and stuff like that and whatnot, you got those, and and you look. You're going to find something you like. You're going to find something you don't like. It is what it is. But I just know right now I'm good. And I'm loving it. I'm in flatbed. It keeps me active. It really does. The route I'm on now, I do a lot of tarping and untarping and stuff like that. And that scares some people. Look, don't be scared of the tarp. It's not going to hurt you. Excuse me. It gets easier as you do it. It'll get frustrating, especially when it's windy. And I've had my pickles. God, yeah, I had them. Chicago was the worst of them. God, whew. For my flatbedders, y'all know. I don't have to tell y'all that wind, man. That wind, it ain't no joke. When you just got just maybe 4 bungees on that sucker, and it still would try to pull it off, where it'll mess it up so bad you had to start over. And I had an incident in Chicago where I had it on there. I was like, okay, cool, let me go and get that. I just, new and flatbed, trying to get the tarp on there. Goddamn wind got it. I was so mad. Oh God, I was so frustrated. A guy that's been doing flatbed for a while, he like, first time, huh? I was like, yeah. Like, man, it's gonna get easy, I promise you. And he was right. It got easy. But dang, I went on to something else. I'm sorry, I talked to y'all for a minute, you know what I mean? So anyway, the moral of the story is learn what you can out here. You got, and just be patient. You're gonna get far. You're gonna get the money that you want to make. It just takes time of what you want to do, and it takes patience. Nothing's fast. Just be patient with it. I'm in a good spot. I'm in a very good spot right now, and let's just say I can't wait till fall. Now, I'm not quitting or anything. That's what y'all thinking. I'm not doing that. It's just fall. I'm gonna get a little something that's gonna make my hard work pay off since I've been here. And it feels good that I'm talking about it. I can't say what it is because that may be something I want to share with y'all later. But I am excited. I really am, because it was a struggle, but we're here. So anywho, I'm probably gonna go ahead and turn this off, shut it down. Well, I'm already shut down, but I'm gonna hightail it to bed, whatever. I've been tired all day, y'all. It's raining outside right now. I was trying to make it home, couldn't make it home. It happens. I'm just gonna say one word: Atlanta. I don't know why Atlanta's like this now. It never used to be like it how it is now. Just getting through that joker is bad. So bad. Anyway, I miss y'all. I'm glad I turned this on to get y'all a little story time. It's probably not exciting or some, but I figured the teeth thing y'all get a kick out of, and the spit that, oh God. You know what? We're not going to talk about the spitting and stuff. Anyway, I love y'all, man. I'm glad I got on here and talked to y'all again. And I got to think what the next story time is going to be. I don't know. I got a few of them. I got to go brainstorm. That's what I'm trying to say. Brainstorm, see which one I want to talk about next. Oh, maybe the time that no, because I don't know if that man still works there. Yeah, I'll leave that one alone. Anyway, man, y'all take care. Stay safe out there. I must do the same. Take your vitamins, say your prayers, and just be humble for whatever you do. And just look towards your future. Don't think about your past. The past is the past. Just look forward to the present and the future. And y'all just be safe. Bye.